Hi and welcome. My name is Brianna and welcome back to my channel where I do crochet stuff, cozy vlogs, anything that I want because it's my channel. So be sure to like and subscribe if you like my content. So, it has been a while. Hello, how are you doing? It has been forever and I have a good explanation. It's because I have been teaching. So I have gotten my degree in education, so I have been teaching as a first year teacher, and it has been a roller coaster. It has been a lot, but that's what crochet and spirituality is for, to ground me in these crazy moments. So today's video, we're going to be talking about every single thing that I can grab my hands on that I have crocheted in the year of 2022. Now, in 2022, I upped my game. Like, there was no questions asked, no comments, no concerns. I stepped up my crochet game, and I honestly think that when I first started crocheting, it was for me relaxing and I just wanted to have fun, but then it turned into more of a creative process and something that I could be creative in and have fun in, and that was something that I was just more encouraged to do. So we're gonna go through the list of every single thing that I made, and I hope this video is not super duper long and I hope you enjoy. So let's get into the video. So I'm not gonna go in order because that would be ridiculous, because who is keeping track of this every single day? Which is one of the things I want to talk about in this video, about some goals that I have for 2023. One of them being keeping track of the things that I make. Who am I giving these items to? Where do they go? Because I can't find them. So having like a journal where I'm writing all these things down, or writing the type of yarn that I have down for these projects, it would be really good for me to just broadcast and just keep track of it, because I don't even know if this is everything that I made. I don't even know, but let's go through it. So the first thing I can grab my hands on is this cute little tank top. And this is in sky blue for 24/7 cotton. I was a cotton girly this year. Very simple. So I wanted to use yarn that was a little bit more sustainable. So I've been trying to use more cotton stuff, and this is just a very simple tank top. It was honestly something that I made freehand, and I was going through a stressful time, and that was just something I quickly did. So I made these pair of shorts. These are the second pair of shorts that I made, and as you can see, barely finished it because I had a matching top. I just tore up my dresser because I forgot about it. But this is the top that I made, and this was in Comfy Cotton Blend from Michaels in some shade. But when I tell you, I made this in a weekend. So let me tell you something. My boyfriend's a game developer. He did a game jam where he was basically absent for a Friday through Sunday. He was coding all day, all night. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go watch trash TV and just have fun doing that. And I did it, and I sat on the couch all weekend, and it felt so good, because guess what? I am always on the move. I never sit down. So I sat down and I made this in a weekend, and this was the first raglan sweater I ever made. And when I tell you there's no mistakes in this, none. And I ate it up, and I had a great time making it, and it was super fun. And I made this as a set to go together, even though I never wear them together. But I think it would be probably cute to do a little photo shoot with them both, now that I'm saying it. Okay, so the next thing that I have here is this green dress that I have made from a Hobby Lobby type yarn. I talked about this in another video about how I don't really support Hobby Lobby because they don't support women's reproductive rights, and that's just something that I don't put my money into, and that's just it. So I still had the yarn, obviously. I wasn't really going to give it away. I might as well just make something with it, and this dress was not fun. It was not a fun dress to make. I hated it. I hated every single second of it. And it was because it was so thin. And the reason why I like to crochet and not knit is because crocheting is so much faster. And I realized that when I was making this. I'm like, this is not, I'm not having fun. It's not for me. And it came out really short too. I don't know. Not really something that I'd wear. I'd probably wear it in the house. I have extra balls of this yarn, so I don't know. I might end up making a two-piece or something. Moving on. I made this vest, and the pattern was from Hey Hey Crochet. She did a brown and beige kind of cookie one. And I love this. This is probably the most pastel thing I've ever crocheted. I did the back with all white because I didn't have enough yarn. And it was really fun to make. This was another like weekend thing because I was really happy and I was having fun making it. Fun fact though, I messed up. So I never fixed it until like last week. Moving on. I made this cardigan. It has like this blue yarn that I was trying to get rid of, and I ran out of it and I had to use this navy blue kind of yarn. It's cute. It's basic. Something that I could throw on in the house, I guess, but I don't know. I wasn't really feeling it, to be honest with you. And this was Red Heart yarn that I used. So, yeah. The next thing that I made is, even though it's looking kind of dusty right now, this cloud vest. I had so much fun making this. This was when I really got into tapestry crochet and I wanted to do more of it. This was in 24/7 cotton in the shade Dragonfly, and this was in the shade Ecru. And it was just a really cute little vest, and I had a really fun time making it. The next thing that I made, I was trying to get rid of this yarn. I made this like white puffy cardigan. As you can see, it's worked up in double crochets. This has to be at least like, 18 rows. Really fast project. I had a really good time making it. I wanted to do a schoolboy kind of look. And yeah, it was fun. It was kind of a throwaway project though. Just like, take my yarn. I don't really want to work on this, you know? So yeah. Moving on. This poncho that I made, first of all, is this a child's poncho? Must be. I need to add more rows to this. Honestly, I bought the yarn. I was very happy and excited to work with it, but there was nothing that I could do with it. So I ended up just making these panels free-handed, and I didn't know what to do with it, so I made this poncho, and it barely fits. So I should probably add some more rows to it, buy some more yarn. I don't know, do something with it, because I'm not wearing that outside. The next thing I made was this orange set. It has like a bikini top with like a O-line, and then I made it with a matching skirt. And this was in Feels Like Butter, the orange yarn. And honestly, I have to work with this yarn again. Like, no exception. Very soft, and as you can see, it holds everything together super tight. So when a fabric is this tight but so soft, it confuses me. It feels as though they're playing tricks on me. But this was a very fun project because I got to look really cute. I got to feel like a hot girl with two-piece, and it was something that was really fun to make. And I made it in my car as I was waiting for class to begin. So yeah. So the next thing that I made was this cardigan. I love this cardigan. Why? As you can tell, purple is my favorite color. If you could not have told before, I'm an Aquarius. My favorite crystal is amethyst. Like, come on. Purple. So I had so much purple yarn left over that I just decided to do this like color block thingy. And it came out so well. It's a wrap and it wraps around you. And honestly, this is probably one of the most one of my most favorite things that I've made this year, just because of how well it's done, and it's our favorite colors, and it's also very flowy, very boho, which is something that I eat up for breakfast, and I want to make more of those things in 2023. So having a boho wardrobe, but then also having it more cozy, formal, witchy. I don't know. I haven't figured out what my aesthetic is yet, even though I'm a grown woman. I'm getting there though, but I really like flowy stuff, especially if it's crocheted. So yeah, I definitely have to make more of those things. So I'm almost done with the summer stuff that I've made, because the last half of the year have been insane, but I made this set. It was so fun to make, mainly because these colors are just ridiculous. Like this yellow with this orange and this yellow with this blue, I just ate it up. And I need to stop saying that. And it was so fun to make. As you can see, it's granny squares joined together. I used impeccable yarn for the flowers, and then a blue Craft Smart yarn for the rest of the granny squares. And I also made the matching bandeau top. And this was just so fun. I felt so powerful when I was wearing it, and I did a photo shoot with it, and it felt really nice. It felt fun because, I don't know, I don't wear that much color that often, and this outfit is just out there, and I felt very powerful in it. So really, really fun to make. So the last thing that I made when summer was ending was this top. Now, this was the first time that I had made a top with this much colors, and also like the bolero sleeves trend that has been happening, where you have like the sleeves and then the cut. I made a lot of mistakes with this top. Starting with, the yarn sizes were different weights. So if you've noticed, the orange peeks out a bit more, and I do not have a big bust, so it peeks out more, which makes it not fitting. It does not fit. Also, all the colors, I got very lazy with the joining. So if you can see, I used navy blue yarn to join purple and white. I was not thinking. I just wanted to jump on the trend, and I wasn't really thinking about the consequences. But at the end of the day, the colors are super nice. It's still fun, but honestly, I was really just trying to get rid of yarn, and I think it was obvious. So all the cardigans that I showed you was from the first half of the year, and then moving into like the skirts, the vest, and the sets, summer and fall. Now we're going back to winter again. All the stuff that I made, I want to say, in September, October into currently. So one of the things that I made was this one-piece hat. It has chopper on the front. I got the idea from Mr. Bobbin on YouTube. And then I also have this scarf with the One Piece logo here. I made that for my boyfriend. I also made a cardigan for my mom, and a cardigan for my best friend, and a beanie for my brother that has Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen. So another one of my goals is to make more anime related things, because I am a nerd at my heart. Not saying that anime is nerdy, but you know, it can be argued that it is. I want to make more stuff. So I have a beanie that I'm working on that I've almost finished, and I have some Sailor Moon patches that I want to glue on. So really excited for that, but definitely one of my goals. I want to make more anime or TV related crafts. I think that would be really fun. So going on the beanie and scarf trend, I made this hat for myself, and as you can see, she is worn out. Why? Because she has been serving almost every single day in the cold, rigid winter that we've been having. been serving, and she's been serving with the matching infinity scarf. Hello. And then I pop it on, and like who am I? You don't know. Why? Because she's mysterious. She looks expensive. She's not. But I just felt like a whole persona with this on. I walked into work with my hat, my matching scarf, and they're like, "Oh, that's so cute." And I'm like, "I made it. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I made it." So I just wanted to make more things that I could wear outside the house, honestly, and nothing too crazy, but hats and scarves have been my go-to as of late. So yeah. Another thing that has been my go-to as of late has been decor. I made these two pillows because the pillows in my living room were on their way out. So I have these really two soft pillows, and they're in orange because my boyfriend's favorite color is an orange, so I wanted him to have something to snuggle with, I guess. I don't crochet him much stuff other than the hat and scarf and this, so he really liked the orange addition to the living room, so yeah. Moving on from pillows, I also made this flower pillow that I had a really fun time making. It was something that took a while, surprisingly, because it was single crochets and your girl wasn't used to single crochets. It's been a minute. So this was really fun to make, and I love having it on my bed. It always looks so cute. So the last few things that I've made actually took a bit of time because it was such a time-consuming project, but it was my New Year's Eve dress that I've worn very recently. I held 2 yarns with this. I used Karen's party yarn for this, and then I used this sequence yarn that I got from Amazon. But I don't really think it was Amazon. You know when you order things from Amazon and it's like, we'll be there in 3 months, and you're like, is this really Amazon, or is this a drop shipping account from somewhere else in the world? I think that was the case, because I bought this sequence in like October and I didn't get it until December. But I already knew that I wasn't going to get it until December because of the whole drop shipping thing. So this was so fun to make. It was so fun. I had a blast making this. It was very different. I don't know if you can see, but the whole back, and I mean the whole back, is out. And when you wear it, the back portion stops right above your mid back. So that was fun to have that addition, and also saved me time. So I wasn't just making another panel, it was just cut in half, and it was so much fun. I used so much fun a lot because that's what crocheting is for. It's not always for the views and all that stuff, clearly, because I haven't been consistent, but it's also just something that's fun and you get to be creative with, and I think that I definitely tackled that this year. Last year. So the last thing that I made of 2020 is this vest. I don't even know the name of this. It's one of those yarns from Michaels, and it's so soft. It's in the color Sea Glass, and I finished this. I started it in December and I finished it, I believe, the 3rd or the 4th of January, and I had a really fun time making it. So yep. So now we're going to talk about some of my plans for 2023. For 2023, I definitely want to do more tapestry crochet. I want to do more things like the cloud vest that I showed you earlier. But then also this tulip yarn bag that I made, that I added this for the yarn. Excuse me. Just because it's a really fun thing to do to emulate art, and I really want to get into that more for 2023. Another thing that I want to do is have a consistent online presence. I definitely think that because I've been teaching, my confidence levels have gotten up. I have been more confident in front of people, in front of a camera, in front of speaking from people, and it's honestly one of the scariest, most rewarding jobs, but it has really allowed me to step my game up in many areas of my life. So not being afraid to have that online presence anymore is something that I definitely want to do, and to have a consistent Instagram, a consistent YouTube and TikTok where I'm talking about different things, not just crochet stuff, but just everything more consistently. Really just make a name for myself, you know? This is something I wanted to do for a while now, and fear has stopped me a lot, but this year, taking those fears away, you know, God's willing. I'm not religious, but universe willing. Like if something happens, then but I hope that I'll be able to get that goal done this year. And the last thing that I would want to do is to write patterns and to begin selling them or begin showing tutorials. I think that would be really fun to have other people really recreate my work. That would be something that I would love to do. So those are my goals, those are my projects. I really hope you enjoyed. Once again, my name is Brianna. I make crochet, spirituality, all those good stuff on my channel, and if you like that kind of content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow my socials, and have a good day. And have a good day. Thank you so much for watching.